welcome back to my channel. My name is Antoinette Eastman and welcome to Anime Reviews. And today I will be reviewing Naruto Shippuden, The Great Ninja War. So before we get started, I'd like to remind you guys that you can subscribe to my podcast on Apple, where I review more shows there. As well as if you wanted to support me, you can purchase my book on iBooks or in Kindle store called Madness of Silence. It's a short book of poems. As well as my mom book that's available on Amazon called The Girl Named Molly, written by Dolores Smith. So where we left off on the last episode, the fourth Hokage was teleporting away from the Ten Tails man, and the bomb was attached to him, and it was about to blow up, and he was teleported right next to Naruto and Sasuke. But before it could go off, the second Hokage jumped in and teleported back that bomb to the Ten Tail Man, Obito. And there was this great explosion. And it seemed like, I believe Obito came out in this black spear. And they realized that he blocked him. But the second Hokage had used a clone to teleport the bomb, the Ten Tails bomb. So his clone was completely blown away. And he did say that he underestimated the Ten Tails speed. So the second so Naruto had said that the second stone face guy, and that I did chuckle, because Naruto comes up with the best nicknames for people. But the second Hokage did check him and was like, no, I'm the second Hokage to you. So he went back. So as they decided what to do, the second Hokage, not the second Hokage, the third Hokage said that they could use his triple Raijin double attack. And I'm like, God. And when I had to pause the show, because the look the second Hokage had on his face was priceless. He literally mimicked how I was feeling, and I chuckled because I'm like, oh my God, he felt the same way, the same annoyance that I felt. This man and these names. And then he said the dopest thing: you must be a comedian. That was so hilarious. And I'm like, I agree, he has to be, because him and these names for these attacks, I'm like, I just cannot. He's a skilled fighter, but I cannot. So we did learn that the Raijin attack that the fourth performs is really originated from the second Hokage. So the fourth Hokage kind of just learned that skill. So what else? So after that, it went over to the battle between Madera and the first Hokage, Harash. So they both popped out their summons. Madara summoned his Tsukinome. Is that what you call it? That big giant defense that they have. But his is much fully formed. I don't know. Is his the same? Yeah, it's. I think it's strong. His is stronger than Itachi's. I think. I don't know. I don't remember if Itachi's one has legs and was standing up. I don't know if it was a half-bodied one like Sasuke. I can't remember that battle. But I think his Tsukinome was the bomb. Like the stance, the fighting, I liked it. And the Sage art, I believe the first Hokage, I don't know, is he like contracted with nature, I believe? I don't know if you can do that because he summoned a wood beast. But like in the flashback that they showed, the from their first battle together, it didn't look like a wood beast. It was more like a green plant base. I don't know if it's because he's dead, but it's just all wood, but it was like, but you saw the difference. Like it was more like a green plant base. Maybe like being dead, you can't really connect to nature as you did when you were alive. So as they began their fight, Madara said something interesting. He said that he's running out of time and he needed to do something. So I was thinking, like, he wanted to try something. So I was thinking, was the effects of the jutsu that Kabuto broke, is it like finally coming to an end for him, like after he resisted? Like, is he feeling like he's slipping away? You know, that was some of the thoughts that was like coming to my mind. And the big thing that he wanted to try. I was thinking like, did he wanted to obtain the rest of Hashirama? You know? His and then after like they like did their other attack, Madara did confirm like what I suspected. He said, I am going to take another chunk of you. So, which confirmed that he wanted to take a part of him, but it didn't really confirm like if was he like slipping away or not. But I'm guessing he need. So I don't know if the current skin tissue that he has, if it's like wearing off or not, because I remember Kabuto saying that his eyes are better because of the Hashirama tissue. So I don't know if the tissue's been like worn down due to like all the battle thing, and he's not fully able to use the Renegon. And I do hope like the Renegon is more explained, because the Renegon eye is still a mystery. I don't really know like much of what it does, other than you can do like a rebirth, or I think that's the only thing. And if you install it in others, you can like connect the eyes like through pain. But I maybe I missed it, but I don't really know like the powers of the Rinnegan. I don't know if they explain it. I'm gonna check to see if they. No, I'm not going back on the episodes to check. I'm just gonna wait to see in future episodes and pay closer attention to see if they did explain better, like the usage or some of the secrets of the Rinnegan. Because I do know that they said the Sharingan derived from the Rinnegan and the Byakugan derived from the Sharingan. So it's so I would like to know like the history like behind the Rinnegan, and hopefully that's something they do tell us. So as they were like Madera and Hashirama were fighting, the other ninjas that were watching, like, they became kind of disparaged to see like the skill level that they had to, I guess, like live up to. And but with the power of Shikamaru was able like to like convince them and give them back morale. With Hina's, it was, is that what her name? The, you know, the girl with the yellow hair, like her clan powers, like what her dad had. Ino, that's what I'm thinking of. Ino, with Ino's power, like he communicated with the rest of them and like encouraged them, like their small power, like can help within that battle within the right time, and he was able to rebuild their morale. So as he was like trying to figure out a way to help, because he was seeing that something is off with that battle, because you do, excuse me, sorry. So he was like noticing there could be like something like off in the battle, but at the same time, he was looking like on the other side where Naruto's battle. But the way he like looked, he was like looking, it seemed like, because he was like looking like at a pit, like, so it, I guess it seemed like Naruto's battle was like in, like down in a pit, what's happening down in a pit. That's where the other ninjas were, the other half of the ninja clan was with Naruto. And I believe Hinata was using her Byakugan to see from the distance like what was happening. So it wasn't just a small hole that they were in. It looked, if it could hold like some of those ninjas and the Naruto, his dad, the second Hokage, like it had to be like a deep pit that was like paved out from that bomb. So they decided to, on that battlefield, on that side of the battle, they decide to try his triple Raijin attack. I say the name of the attack and I'm still laughing. This is not the whole name of it. I can't remember the whole name of it, and to be honest, I am not even going to try to remember the whole name of it because I just can't. Every time I think about it, and I'm like, this man, these names, what the hell? Alright, so they were going, the first Hokage and the fourth Hokage and the second Hokage were going to be like the diversion with the Tin Tail Man. And He but Naruto and Sasuke decided like they would just do it. And they were able like to form the right, what was it, that thing, that spherical thing. Oh my god, why can't I remember? Do you guys know what I'm talking about? I'm gonna say it. Maybe saying it will help me remember. The sphere attack that Naruto had with the fire, they both were able to summon it and match each other energy. The shin, it's, for whatever reason, it's just not coming to mind. I know the name of his attack. It will come back to me, y'all. It will. So they both performed the attack together. Still trying to remember the name of the attack. I'm not even going to focus on it that long. So they merged their attack together with the Amaterasu. I think it was like a wind, and made it look like a wind shuriken. So, but he was able to like blow it away. So the second Hokage determined that the spears, because there were like 10 black oval spears that surrounded Obito, and they diffuse like any other jutsu. And I believe when the first, not the first, I'm, what was Naruto's dad name? I can't remember. I'm just gonna call him the Yellow Flash. So when the Yellow Flash reappeared like with the bomb next to Sasuke, I think his arm was blown off, and he realized that, not him, but the second Hokage realized that his arm wasn't regenerating. So, because I believe the spheres was the one that damaged his arm, and since the spheres like dispelled jutsu, and being a revived dead person, you're like a jutsu yourself. You're just a whole jutsu. So they're saying that they can't like let themselves get damaged because they will die because of the 10 spears attack. So while Naruto and Sasuke did their combined attack, I believe the first Hokage, the second Hokage, and the fourth Hokage, like they marked each other with the Raijin so they can like multi teleport, which was, I thought, was kind of cool. And so they teleported him in order to hit the Ten Tails, because he was moving so fast. I think one of them snuck up behind him, and they switched places with him, so he got hit by the attack. I believe that was when, like, he did get hit by the attack, but he was able like to like recover like very quickly. And that, I think that's when the second Hokage noticed more that he was able like to dispel like some of the Amaterasu rock, the black fire. Because for real, like, that's an ever burning fire. And I didn't think he was able to dispel all of it, just majority of it that surround him. So they were they were saying they could, and I believe Naruto's dad tried to name Sasuke and Naruto's attack. And I'm thinking, please, just let it go. Just let it go. Just Just let it go. No more naming attack. I can't forget what the second Hokage said. Like, you must be a comedian. I just cannot get out of it. And the look on his face, like, oh my gosh. You guys should watch that episode. Matter of fact, I'm gonna tell you the number of the episode. Let's see. It's episode 379. And I believe it's like within the first 7 minutes, like, just pause it when it comes to the second Hokage. If you see that face that he made, trust me, you will get the humor. You will. Where was I? Yes, the failed attack. So before, so they, after realizing that, that jutsu like failed against them, the second Hokage said that we were going to have to fight harder, and they might have to do like close combat since jutsu won't work on him. But before that happened, I think I have the hiccups. Naruto suggested that he's going to use the full, try to dig deeper to get more of the, what's the name, the Nine Tails chakra, Kurama's chakra, and then realized he couldn't use it because remember they said that he, like, there's still a time limit since they're like connection. And after watching what's it called? Is it Road to a Ninja? Like, I'm still like failing to grasp that they're not able to do that complete connection that they did, like, within that battle when they were transferred over into that different world and had that full beast transformation. What was totally cool, by the way, to see. So I don't know if they don't remember like how to do it again, or they just have to start from the beginning again to do that, but I know they did it first, and hopefully they're able to achieve it again further in the battle, because that was pretty dope to see. Okay, I do digress. I do that a lot, don't I? Anyhow, where was I? I'm sorry, y'all. I strayed so much, I forgot where I was. Oh, let's see, the battle. Yes, so after Naruto tried like to tap in more into into Kurama's, it like disappeared, and he didn't realize the time ran out. And the second Hokage was like, your son is just like you, just dumbfounded. And I'm like, yeah, I guess he does take a little bit after his dad. And Kurama was like, had to let him know that he needed to just take a break if he wanted to go deeper into get more chakra. He needed to take a break. So at the same time, how do you say his name? Kamakichi, the toad Naruto summon, he like spit out his, I think it's acid slime, and it was able like to touch Obito, and with that, Naruto was able to figure out that he needed to go into Sage mode, because only Sage attacks would can touch him apart from like physical attack. So while he was getting into Sage mode, oh, the Rasengan, that's the word I couldn't remember, but the attack with Sasuke, the Rasengan. See, I knew it would have come to mind. So Naruto, after going into Sage mode, Naruto summoned he did the Rasengan. But I'm trying to think, I don't think he used a clone this time. I think he was he's now capable of doing it with one hand now. Maybe I missed that part, but I don't recall him using a clone. I feel like Naruto is like strong enough to do it with just the one hand now. Not that he couldn't do it with the one hand. His head was too thick for him to comprehend how to do it with the one hand. Because we all know he's a little bit of a slow learner sometimes. Or is that all the time? Maybe I'm being too nice. It was all the time. So I believe, was that like the end of the show? It couldn't be. Was it really that short? I believe like that was the end. The end of the show. That was like towards like the end of the show. Naruto did his Rasengan and he rushed into attack and that ended the show. But I'm wondering like if eventually like did Sakura and Sasuke learn how to go into their Sage mode? Because I know Lady Tsunade was able to go into Sage mode and Kabuto was going to Sage mode when he had like the snake thing. So they both of them have the ability. So I'm hoping like both of them like perhaps further in the battle like learn how to go into Sage mode, or maybe they're just not ready to use it as yet. Who knows? Maybe we'll see next episode. But the ending of the episode ending with Naruto's attack connecting to Obito, like, and possibly dealing some damage. So, and that concludes the episode. So I'm hoping in next episode Obito doesn't obtain the rest of Hashirama's cells, because that would be bad. But we're gonna see. Alright. Thank you guys for listening. And I'm gonna try to do more regular updates. I know it has been a while. I think I took off last week. Yes, I needed a break. And some news, I don't know if you guys, I wanted to do like another anime review except for Naruto for you guys. And I was thinking of doing Attack on Titan because that's one of my other favorite. Put a comment down, guys, and I'll read your comments and let me know if Attack on Titans is something you'll be willing to hear from me. Alright, thanks for listening again, and bye-bye.